In 1948, the cost of a new house in the US was $7,700. A gallon of gas was 16 cents. And a new car could run you about $1,250. And if you wanted to go to the movies, you had to shell out 60 cents or 20 cents on the New York subway. It was also a year where we had some really cool people being born, like Alice Cooper, Samuel L. Jackson, Ozzy Osbourne, Donna Summer, Prince Charles, and my favorite, my mom. Beatriz Elena Laforie was born in Barranquilla, Colombia. She was the daughter of Dioselina Auristieta, her mother, and her father, Cesar Laforie, who was one of 13 children. In December 1966, while working at the Hotel del Prado, my parents met and began their life journey together. In 1968, Betty and Louis decided to leave their native country and head for America. And that would have been fine, but they arrived into one of the craziest times in New York City. After trekking miles and miles each day to see each other, my parents decided to get married on May 3rd, 1969. But they didn't wait one extra day because a few months later, I was born in Queens. In 1973, the duo decided that New York was enough, and they headed south to Miami. My grandmother and my Uncle Eli were also on board with this. But no holds barred, Betty and Louis soon were gifted with their second child, Wayne, in 1974. After a few years of living in Hialeah, they bought their first house in Fort Lauderdale. But since most of the people they knew lived in Kendall, they headed back to Hialeah to be closer to work and friends. In 1979, Betty and Lou bought their next house where they would live for the next 35 plus years. During those years, they had a lot of fun with their friends, many who are probably standing right here with us. Beatriz and Luis have shared so many good times and so many bad times, and they've seen crazy hair, extreme clothes, and some wild parties. To our family, it's been a blessing to share all these years with our friends, to see their families grow up, get married, and have many babies. In the early 1980s, my parents decided to start our annual family vacations. And here is where the addiction started. Since then, Betty has gone buck wild and traveled around the world. In the mid-1990s, Beatriz and Luis wanted to move to Orlando, but Bert and Alexa made them grandparents for the first time.
I love you, abuelo. I love you, abuela.
Yes, it was my fault. So Betty and Louis stayed in Miami. They rolled up their sleeves and they were the most dedicated grandparents anyone could ask for. In 1997, they finally got the granddaughter they always wanted and welcomed Sabrina Diana to the family.
Happy birthday, abuelita. Te quiero con todo mi corazón.
And yes, Diana's name was after Princess Diana, who Betty truly admired and had just died a few weeks before Sabrina was born. As we all know, in 2001, we experienced one of the worst tragedies in history. However, our family had just experienced an addition. Dylan Alexander was born the day before Betty's birthday, but of course, not without any challenges.
I love you, Grandma and Grandpa.
Soon after Dylan was born, Wayne left in the military for the next 8 years. And of course, Betty did not waste any vacation time. She traveled to visit her son around the world. Her latest journeys have led her to Spain and even Africa, where she mounted the camels. But now the time has come where she must find where she wants to land. So Louis and her are moving from Miami to Orlando, or better yet, a small community in Kissimmee, Florida.
We are on the land of our future home. When the house is finished, then I'll tell you how I feel. Now it's an empty lot.
But the ground is hard.
So recently, Wayne flew the coop to Indiana.
Hey, Mom. Happy birthday. Well, it looks like it finally came through. You're going to Orlando. Bon voyage. Love you. Happy birthday, Mom.
So that leaves me here all alone in Miami. And that's why I have invited you all here. Everyone, please take a moment to grab a drink and toast to me, Alexa. No, seriously. Let's toast to my wonderful parents, Beatriz and Luis, who have been the most amazing parents anyone could ask for. Supportive, caring, dedicated, and hardworking. Cheers to my parents and the celebration of Betty's last birthday in Miami.
I'm really gonna miss you a lot.
I'm gonna miss you guys a lot, and te amo mucho.
I just approve of where you're going because you're moving to a really awesome place that I would like to, visit.
I'm gonna miss you guys so much.
And now, if you would help me sing Happy Birthday to Betty.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. May God